it's your girl Lay back with another video, and today I don't know what this video consists of. Y'all figure out when I have the title up here. When y'all click on it, y'all gonna know what it is. But you seen them girls that be like starting a series on their YouTube page, like they'll be like chapter 1 episode 1 of blah blah blah, or like a day chapter 2 in my new diaries or something. I want to do something like that, but I don't know what my like stuff should be named. So maybe not in this video, but maybe in the next video. Y'all comment down below what y'all think my series is or should be named for like my upcoming videos. Like, I know I wanted to have something to do with closing one chapter and opening up another one, because I feel like I'm in this like hazy time in my life where I'm transitioning from a high school student, a high school senior, to like a freshman college student. So I kind of want to like, I want my series to like interpret like something like that. But right now I'm at my school. It's mad early. School don't start until 8:30. It's 8:02. I came here bright and early so that I can get some help with my algebra 2 work. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in there, because she emailed me yesterday talking about well, since you have tech tomorrow, which is today, you should come in earlier so that we can get some help, since we don't have like this warrior time. And warrior time is basically like a flex block. If you don't have a flex block, it's basically like a free period. If you don't know what free period is, I don't know how else to explain it to you. But y'all not gonna sit here and talk forever, so I'm gonna go ahead and chop this up short, and I'm gonna just talk to y'all later. Peace, love, bye. Let's get into the video. Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm on my way driving to tech, and I had gave one of my exes a hug, and I just want to, you know, send out a prayer for him, even though he might never ever see this video. But when we had dated, we were young, and we had a lot of people in our circles that, sadly, we can both admit, didn't really want us to see each other together. No matter if it was jealousy, no matter if it was hatred, no matter if it was just simply because they just didn't want us to be together. But obviously you could tell that was enough to make us not work, because we had let people get into our ears about our relationship, and it did, sadly. But you know, the relationship wasn't even for us anyway, so we just, you know, went ahead and split both ways. But now that we're a little bit more mature, we have those conversations about why it didn't work out, you know what I'm saying, the people who got into our ears, what was it that they said that, you know, made us break up. And you know, I know him on a personal level. I know his, like, you know, his house dynamic, you know what I'm saying, his personal life. So I know that sometimes, you know, stuff isn't so easy on him. So I make sure I try to, you know, be that light and be like, you know what, man, you got it, you know what I'm saying, things might look tough right now, but you got it, you know what I'm saying, don't let nobody see you cry. You go ahead and you keep pushing, you know what I'm saying. You might have to get home and cry, but you better not let nobody see you and hear cry. You know what I'm saying? I know people say that's not good to suppress your emotions, but in the world today that we live in, you can't let nobody see you cry. I don't care what nobody say. You cannot let nobody see you cry. But anyways, y'all, I just want to go ahead and send a prayer out to him, and I hope that he, you know, I hope that life, you know, takes its course with him, but does it in a more graceful manner. And I hope that it makes something out of him, not breaks him down, because I don't like to see people like that. And also too, when I was in first period, I was just thinking about what I was saying about making a series on my YouTube, you know what I'm saying, making a series, a show, or like, you know, episode 1 chapter, season 1, or whatever I was saying. But after me saying that, I was just thinking that, you know, that's something that I really want to do, because I've been just thinking about stuff that I've been going through lately. And I know that y'all probably like, Layla, what you going through? What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Emotionally, I've just been drained. You know what I'm saying? I like to post my successes, because when I look back on days when I have a heavy heart, or when I just don't feel my best, I'm like, nah, girl, you see all the progress you've been making on yourself. You know, don't stop now. Don't give up now. But y'all, it'd be really hard. Like, college, honestly, is the only thing that's been keeping me pushing, just to be at peace with myself. All I want is peace for myself. And it seems like asking for peace alone is just so hard. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and cry on social media, but I ain't gonna lie, that stuff is making me teary-eyed, because it's like, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, it's like, for some people that I got in my life, I'm never gonna be enough for them. I'm never gonna be enough. And honestly, I had to sit back today and really reflect on my life. And I'm just like, Layla, you might as well stop listening to what they gotta say. Stop trying to always, fix what it is or how it is that they feel about you. Because how it is that they feel about you is never gonna change. Whatever their perception of you is, that's how they feel, because that's all they see you as. See, what's happening right now in the transition that I'm in my life, a lot of people that put me in this tiny box of where they want me to be at or who they want me to be, I'm starting to show them that I'm not staying in that box. You know what I'm saying? That box of who you want Layla to be or who you think I should be, that's not me. You need to get that imagination out of your head. And I think that's starting to make a lot of people irritated. You know what I'm saying? I've friends, family member, I'm like, nah, that's not me. Like, no, that's not me. That's not Layla. That's not what I am. That's not who I am. And I think a lot of people aren't starting to like that. But also too, here's where I've been messing up. I've been talking to people and trying to make them see me for who I am, but it's not gonna work when a person never saw you for who you were in the first place to begin with. And that's something that is really powerful. I'm sitting over here trying to break generational curses, and I'm sitting over here trying to be, something different from, who it is that, people and family want me to be. And that right there, it has not been an easy journey. It is not an easy journey. So I just want to say this. I know what I'm going to go ahead and title this series of my life. I'm transitioning from who I was made to be from who I am today. So there's going to be a lot of self-growth around here. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to get cut off. There's going to be a lot of healing around here. And to those who feel offended or feel slighted in the bit of this message, 9 times out of 10 is because you're one of those people that fall into those categories of who I was just talking about. So if you feel like that this message is directed towards you, no, honey, you know, and you feel guilty and you think that it's directed towards you because you know it is. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of healing. There's going to be a lot of spiritual warfare that I'm going to have to fight off. But that's okay. That is a-okay with me, honey. I ain't never struggled beforehand with it. So why am I going to sit up here and try to struggle now? But I'm going to go ahead and catch y'all later after my classes because I'm not trying to be late. So, and I'll probably talk to y'all a little bit after my class or during my class. It don't really matter. But yeah, just to know that this is the beginning of a new chapter in my life. Bye bye. Hey y'all, your girl is in her classroom. This is the classroom that I'm going to be in for teacher senior takeover day. I think I'm saying that right. I think it's just senior takeover day. I don't think the teacher part is in there. But I already have my first period class. They're pretty cool. They don't do too much. They do their work. I was given, let me see. I don't know where it is. But I was given their work for the day and like their daily agenda. They have a warm-up. We go through a couple of videos. They have a Google form that they have to fill out. So yeah, I'm doing my work, so I'm gonna get back to y'all later. Bye.
Recognized member, the sea star, the phylum Echinodermata, which can...
Hi y'all, it is currently the next day. It's like 2 days later. I was just trying to get some clips of me being a teacher for a day because I was a teacher's like takeover student, so it was pretty fun. I only had 2 classes because she had 2 lesson plans or 2 planning periods in that whole day, and we only have 4 periods in a day. So I didn't have a class first block nor third, but I did have a class second and fourth. Bless me. But yeah, it was dope. I ain't gonna lie, it was fun. It was fun. I really enjoyed the students. I feel like the students enjoyed me. It was a pretty chill day. She had like a lot of independent work for her kids, so they wasn't really like doing too much. They was just like amongst themselves and chattering and whatever like that. But I did try to get some clips to be like a little aesthetic with it, but I can't get any clips. It seemed like I couldn't get any clips because every time I was recording, people would be like, oh, you do YouTube? What you recording for? And you know what? I should be proud to put my name out there when it comes to YouTubing, but when it comes to my school and knowing how funny people are, I'm kind of like, we gonna go ahead and just cut the camera off. Where the button at? Where the button at? Boop. But yeah, so your girl's gonna talk to y'all on the next video. I think this video is gonna be the beginning of a new episode, of my first episode ever, because I just feel like I am in a transitioning moment in my life and I really want to just like focus on that. So that might be like my niche for a little while. I don't know, niche, whatever y'all say. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that post notification bell because your girl posts at random times like now. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Lay Boogie out.